Good day, everybody. My name is Christopher Kalawale. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do a Python and JavaScript video. We're going to compare both of the languages, and we're going to see which one suits another. So let's get straight to the point, and after we do our quiz, then thanks for the day, and we'll run both programs to see the comparison of each of them. So here's the code for today. As you can see here, they're all different things. Defining score variables, defining score variables. They're both in different comments. So hashtag, and this is a //. So x equals to O and score equals to X. They're defined in a different way, as you may see them. So question one. So the comments in JavaScript are done like this. Meanwhile, the comments in Python are done like this. But the equality operator is different here. So in Python is input. So in JavaScript, therefore it's prompt. And that's how they are differentiated. That's how they're the same program except different. So the equality operators are different from each other. And they all put out the same thing at the end. They all input out the same thing at the end. So question two, who's the 45th president of the United States? And there we go, so on and so forth. So question three, true or false? So let me just explain a bit of the code, the Python code, then the JavaScript code before I now get going. So if answer 1.lower equals to b and answer 1.lower equals to 2, so the answer will be correct. If the answer is b, that's correct. And that will give a 1 point. And the score is already x, which means the point is the score. And the score is x plus 1. So that means they'll add up to your score, simply. So if it's incorrect, it's else. Print incorrect. 1 plus 1 equals to 2. Then it's the same thing like that. If you answer the lowest C or answer the lowest Donald Trump, you're correct, which is x equals to x equals to x plus 1. That's it. So else incorrect. The 45th president is obviously Donald Trump. So it's the same like that with everything. And if you have true or false questions, you simply answer 3.lower equals to true, and answer 3.lower equals to t is correct. Or if not, incorrect. And the same thing goes for false. If it's false or f, correct. If it's x equals to x plus 1, that's correct. Or incorrect, the current Prime Minister of Canada is Justin Trudeau. Yes. So that's how it is in Python. Time to explain the JavaScript now. This is a whole lot different from what you're seeing. So in this one is prompt, and the question is already there, but it could be done with Python too. It's just that we professionally tried like this for Python. So if answer 1 equals to b, alert correct, x equals to x plus 1, then else alert 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So it's like that. So they're both correct. So they all have the same code, except they have different styles of running, and they have different things in common. So here we are, the total score. The total score is a float number. Yes, it might be float. So float x over 5 times 100. So print x out of 5, that is score percentage. So whatever you get out of 5, we multiply by 100 and then we put it as a percentage. Same thing for here, except there's alert. So now, let me tell you some of the major differences. I've already explained one. The others are like the style of code, the if and the else statements. Yeah, and then the print is alert in this one, and the input is prompt. And they're both defined in a different way. And like I mentioned before, comments are also different here. So the total score is also different because the formatting of strings is different, as you may see here. We're going to run both very soon, but first we'll take our quiz. And then after, we'll do our motivational quotes of the day, and we close with the running of the program, and then we're done for the day. So here's the quiz. We're beginning now. And the rules are the same. I'm running this from 1. I created it for both languages, but I decided to use 1 today. Obvious questions, guys. Obvious questions. Next one. There's only one similarity, and which will be defining variables. Because the style of if and else, if you thought it was conditional statements, you were wrong. Because I've explained, the if and else are different in ways that you can't mention. The if one is with brackets and the curly braces. Meanwhile, for Python, that's for JavaScript. For Python, it'll be if and then a colon and then we'll be printing. That's how it is. So let's move on without further ado. We'll soon run this. We will soon run the code. That's why I'm doing this. And this is just a prediction of what you see once you run. One runs on the console of a program, the other runs on our website. The equality of operators is different, like I've explained in the video. Python is 2, JavaScript is 3, as shown. If you notice there are 2 different ones. I'll show you them once I've mastered C++ fully. Prompt. The answer is the if-else statement in each language is run the same code but in different ways, like I've explained. This one is so obvious, I am not gonna say anything. Next one. There we go. The answer is Python. Python. Use some ideas about the programming languages so I can confuse you. So I can puzzle you. That's what programmers do. So we're done with the quiz. Well done. So we're going to say our motivational quote of the day in a moment. So my motivational quote for the day is, we should try and at least tackle with things we've never discovered before. That we should try and tackle with difficult things at times, because it might help in your growth and it might also help in your understanding of things. It might even increase it. Just like math and programming, you know, some of them are a bit tackling, I know, but if you if we try and at least solve them, we might eventually get it right at the end of the day. That's my motivational quote. We should always tackle difficult things, because if we fail to try, we might never know what the difficult things are, and we might only be stuck with the simple things we know up to date. And that's the mystery of the unknown, my friends. That's the mystery of the unknown. That's my motivational quote of the day. Now time to run the program so that it can apply. Here is Python's. So what is 1 plus 1? Obviously 2. Or let's say B. So it's correct, like I've stated in the video. So if it's true or false, the answer is true, obviously. I've stated this in the video multiple times. So it should be easy for me to get 5 out of 5. If I fail it, it's not my problem. I'm just showing you what it is. Hooray! So we're going to see the one in JavaScript, and then after we close. So here's the one on the website for JavaScript. Now the answer will be B. There we go. C. There we go. T. There we go. Wait. I'll correct that in a moment. So here's the correct one. Perfect. Next. Then false. Perfecto. We've gotten 100%. Well done. Now that's the one in JavaScript for you. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more of this, please subscribe to my channel and follow me. So this is where I say thanks for watching, and see me in my next video. Goodbye, my friends.